McRawny!
Hello, watching watchers. This is my third installment on how I built my solar urn factory. We currently have our uncooked urns running down our water pathway, into the powered hopper, into the block dispenser. Where does that all lead? Into the kiln to fire the uncooked clay. And that's what I'm going to demonstrate here. Right now I've got a water wheel that's powering two separate turntables, that I'll be using as a clock. There's also axles right here that I'm going to use for bellows, as the kiln needs to be stoked. There's the bellows. As you can tell, it was powered. We need to control that axle to turn that bellows on and off in order to stoke the thingamabobbers hibachis. The more hibachis under a kiln, the quicker the kiln will cook. This is important when it comes to timing, since this is automation. We need 8. We need 8 in this system for it to work properly. Since we're playing with fire and there's wood around, we're not going to light them right now. Hibachis need to be powered, and so we need a platform that will hold our power underneath. In order to work properly, the power to the bellows, mechanical power through the axles, must be fluctuating on and off all the time. We'll have to bring power to this gearbox and fluctuate the power control to it on and off at a steady rate. And there you go. Look at the bellows. I had to do a little corner here because the redstone was also interfering with this gearbox. As you can tell, the current is currently going straight to that gearbox, directly into it, turning it on and off. The mechanical power is going through the axles, on and off, and properly powering the bellows on and off in 1 second intervals. A Better Than Wolves kiln needs to be in the shape of a plus in order to work properly. Cooked items will go in the middle here. I've moved the turntable to make sure that I had plenty of room to clearly show you what I did. Keep in mind, this is how I did things. I've since learned that there are other ways to do it, but I seem to like the way I did it, and it's working. To try and secure the area from fire, just load the place up with blocks. Careful not to interact with the redstone here. I've had way too many buildings burned down. I'm paranoid much. Too thick block surrounding my hibachis. And the proof the fire is stoked. What I did was put a block dispenser right there and a sticky piston right there. The idea is for the block dispenser to put down the uncooked clay, for it to start cooking, and when it's done, you'll notice it pops off by itself. Notice. See? The point of the sticky piston is to move this block out of the way, which will allow water to wash the cooked urn away to the next system. It takes a long time for it to cook, so let's do a long time. 4 seconds. Now the block dispenser needs to be powered in order to deposit something. Once it becomes unpowered, it would retract a block or item that is deposited in front. So let's make something long. The pulse is 12 seconds on, long enough for the block dispenser to put the uncooked clay and keep it there till it cooks. The pulse off is going to be the pulse we're going to use for the water flow. A block to hold our redstone. A couple blocks to hold our water. Remember, redstone lines can only go 15 blocks long before needing a repeater. Let's do a quick test of the block dispenser. Looks good to me. Now I'd wire the piston. However, we're going to have flowing water here. Let's get that under control. Remember that 9th hibachi I didn't put in? That's the path we're going to use. And path the water with here and here. And lag. So now when the clay is cooked, the water should path from here to here, washing away the clay into our path. Just wire it up directly. There's the flow. You'll notice a little glitch every tick of the turntable. It shouldn't affect our circuit, but it's annoying. I'll show you how to fix that. It seems that every time the turntable turns, there's a 1-tick break in the current here, which makes sense for the redstone to turn on a turntable. However, it makes our piston jump. All we need to do is create a 1-tick delay. Here's a 1-tick delay. And you wire that up to the circuit. And that's ugly. Boink. Nice and solid. I'll replace these blocks with pressure plates so we can watch it go. Fill this up with urns. And watch. Rate, comment, subscribe, and avoid licking electrical outlets. Good night, and good luck.